Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Luciana Wahoo, and if you're new to my YouTube channel, I'm from Kenya, Africa, and I'm visiting here in India, but I'm in the south coast of India. So most of you have asked me this question, and I remember before I came to India, I was so scared, like, is India safe for women? Like, I was like, can you even go out? Can you even dress in a certain way? So I went to YouTube and I was watching all this bunch of videos of women and their experience basically on how is it in India as a woman traveler. If you're planning to for a solo trip here in India as a woman and you want to know if it's safe, from my point of view, I will tell you in a minute in this video. So my experience, I've been here in India almost 2 months and a half. Yeah, 2 months, and next week probably I'll be leaving, and I want to share my experience with other women, because whatever I've gone through, I would like to put it out there so that someone else can watch it and learn from me, from my experience. And before we even conclude, like, is India a safe place for a woman to travel to? I have a lot of DMs from you guys. Like, oh God, I am so grateful to you people. The people who have looked and checked out on me, like, to ask me how is my experience, if I'm loving this place, or blah blah blah. Thank you so much. I appreciate you deeply, you guys. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, my Instagram is Luciana_travels. So you can always contact me over there if you have questions you want to ask me. So this is my second country to travel to, and my experience is I'm loving this place apart from the heat. So before we even conclude if you can travel to India alone, I want to mention a few things that you have to put in your mind about Indians. Okay, some people misinterpret Indians by being like they are being harassed, you know, but at some point I want to understand them. Like I have a friend who is Indian, but he has been traveling to other places. So we are talking, and he was telling me, if you visit these like famous places like museums, you will meet some Indians who have never seen a black person. Like, they have never seen that afro hair, and they wanna embrace it. They wanna touch you, they wanna get know you, they want to feel your hair, they want to do all these things because they are curious, you know. But from a person who hasn't experienced or given time to understand, they will think they are being harassed. Okay, I know there is actual harassment there, but there is a friendly curiosity going on. Okay, because some of these people come from local villages, like they have never visited this place, they want to visit themselves, so they come across you, but they are curious because they have never seen a person like you. So during my stay here in India and during my visit, which I'm loving here in India, these are some things that I have experienced in India, and you will experience them as well. Number one, people asking for photos. You guys, I have mentioned this, and you guys, you make me feel like I'm a celebrity. Like, I feel like, wow, I'm Kim Kardashian for some reasons. I know, like, because the photos, they can get so crazy. They want to take photos with you. Everybody want to take photos with you, from kids, from women to men. They wanna, and they will start taking videos of you, filming you. And if you also, it's not a must like you have to take photos with everyone. You can say so, you can say no, I don't want to. You can speak for yourself, and they understand, and they will get it, and they will leave you alone. Okay. And also, you know, you will get this bunch of people who want to take photos with you. It can get so uncomfortable if this is your first time to travel. If you're a beginner traveling, it can get very uncomfortable, I know, because imagine a bunch of men behind you, taking photos of you. Some will put their hands on your shoulders. Some they wanna put your hand on your shoulders. They wanna hug you. Blah blah blah. But you can always say no. That is my experience. Like wherever I go, I get so many people requesting for photos, and I'm happy to take photos with them, and I am very happy that they want to take photos with me. But sometimes it gets so uncomfortable. Please no, but it's a good experience. But also you can say no. So the other thing is people will stare at you. Sometimes you feel like you're out of place. Like sometimes I would go to a restaurant, you want to experience the local foods, the local everything, but people keep on staring at you. They will look at you like, I don't know why they stare at you so much, or they stare at me so much. Why are you staring at me? So how you can go about the staring, because it gets sometimes it's so uncomfortable because you don't know what's going through his mind or her mind when they are looking at you. So you just, if you get uncomfortable with them staring at you, or they are staring in a inappropriate way, so this is what you can do. If you have a camera, point the camera on them and they will stop, or just stare back at them, or just say hello, hi, how are you, and I guess they will be surprised. They will not bother you anymore. But staring, it's everywhere. If you go to a restaurant, if you go to these museums, people will always stare at you. They will look at you as if you are a different person, like you are a different creature in this world, which is okay to stare, but also it gets very uncomfortable. Do you get it as well? Like you people who keep on staring at someone, it makes the other person feel uncomfortable. If you want a selfie, walk to them, ask them politely, and take a photo with them, okay? But I promise you guys, if you come here, either you're a male or a female, if you're from Africa, wherever, they will ask photos of you. They will stare at you, how you eat, how you dress, how you walk. They will stare at you like they are not even blinking. They're like, and you just give them a smile. Just say namaste, and they will stop staring at you. Okay, that's the medicine of staring. So the other thing that I experience, and I don't like this at all, is this women who sells on the street. I have this experience where I bought something from my son. She was selling some books, so I wasn't even interested with the book because my son, he's very small. So but also I thought, okay, one day he will grow and he can get this book. It's very nice, or I can give this book to someone. I just wanted to promote this woman, but this woman keeps on harassing me. After I got the book, and she was trying to get money out of me. She sent her kid to follow me. So I went to another shop, and this kid keep on nagging me. She's like holding me, and she's speaking, I don't know, she's speaking Tamil, and she's asking me, give me, I'm hungry. So I asked her, do you want something to eat? You wanna eat? And then she was like, yes, I had some mangoes that I have bought. So I was giving her, and then she's like, no, I want money. And then she could keep on looking at her mom, and the mom would like give this signal to her, like to get money out of me. I felt so bad, by the way, because I don't like that. I didn't like the fact that you're using your child to do this. And I have seen so many people comment this. I think they're used to sending their kids to just ask money to foreigner or tourists. And I didn't like the fact this child followed me everywhere, nagging me. I felt so uncomfortable, guys. That's the most horrific thing I think I have experienced here. Don't do that. This is a child. I cannot shout at her, I don't know, but I felt so bad, but eventually I had to give her some small money so that she can leave me alone and she can go back. So yeah, you will experience that. Mostly you can experience from the kids who have been set by their parents to nag you and get money from you, but also you can experience this also from the beggars. If someone is asking for food, I will give you food. I want to feed you so that you cannot be walking here on an empty stomach. But also, if you keep on demanding money, that's very bad. It's not good, okay? So that's the other thing. So the other thing that I experienced is like is okay. I didn't know this for myself. Like I didn't know. If an Indian person gives you something, you have to take it. You don't say no, especially to food. And in my experience, like in my country where I'm from, Kenya, you can always say no. I don't want it. I don't want to eat that food because maybe I'm allergic. But for them, they know, like they are being friendly, they are being friendly and they are trying to get you along with the food and culture. But sometimes you don't know why someone is rejecting your food or they're saying no. So I have people who offered me food and I didn't feel like I wanna eat it because first of all, I don't know you. You're a stranger and you approach me and you're giving me something. They always buy some street food and they have this on paper bags and it's so not okay for me. No way, no, please. How will I know you're not trying to do something to me? If I know you, it's okay, I will take it. But from a stranger, it's a little bit uncomfortable. Plus, also if they give you food or they serve you food in their house, they want you to finish everything on that plate. You cannot leave food on the plate because they interpret it as you don't like the food, you don't appreciate the food. It's not like that. Sometimes you're full, sometimes you cannot continue eating because sometimes this food is so hot, like it's very spicy, and I felt very uncomfortable, by the way. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, so the other thing is touching. I remember when I first came here, I had these African braids on and I was walking along Marina Beach. So I was standing there. For me, I'm trying to meditate myself. I'm closing my eyes. For some reason, these people behind me, they were touching my hair and touching my skin. And I felt someone touch me like this, And I look back and I had my friend there with me. And my friend says, it's okay, you can touch the hair. It's just like to tell them, in other words, like you have to ask before you do something, like ask for permission first, okay? So, okay, I did feel uncomfortable because they were just a bunch of girls and one man. I guess he was the brother to these young, beautiful girls. And it wasn't uncomfortable for me, but I have seen for other people, like they say, it's uncomfortable when they touch you, okay? But they were just women who touched my skin and touched my hair. The man, he asked me, he didn't touch my hair. The girls touched my hair without asking, but for him, he asked me, Ma'am, can I touch your hair? Can I feel your braids? What is this? And he was asking me question about that the braids on. And I felt okay. I felt like he was very, very polite to approach me in that manner because he could have done it if he wanted to, but he didn't. I was so nice. I felt so nice. And I feel like most of Indians, men, especially here in India, South India, they will ask you for permission. They don't just go taking photos of you. They will request it. They will ask like, Ma'am, Madam, can we take a photo please? And also if they want to touch your hair, they will ask madam or madam, can I touch your skin, can I feel your hand? If you feel uncomfortable, you can always say no. Okay, so I want to conclude this video to say, if it's safe for a woman to travel alone in India, this is my advice to you, or my tips to you. For me, I have experienced one bad thing that made me feel like this guy was trying to kidnap me or steal something from me. If you haven't watched that video, please go watch this video where this guy keeps on following me until I was so terrified, okay? So my tips is that have a friend with you. Don't walk alone. Don't walk alone in some places, okay? Because you don't know which encounter you will get out there. Have a friend, have a local person to walk around with, you know. They will guide you and they will let you know about the things that you will encounter. Plus, if they see you, you have someone, you have company, you're in group of people traveling with, most people will not bother you. But if you're alone, they will stalk you and bother you. The other thing is know how to dress out there in public. You know, I cannot go like, I do go like this in public, but whenever I have someone around. But sometimes I prefer to cover myself. Like, I don't put on shorts. I see people putting on shorts, 1, 2, but I can see the way people are looking at them, like they're staring at them. They're Indian girls, or they're Indian girls, yes, and they put on short, and you can see how men are looking at their legs. Okay, so for me, I feel like know how to dress, don't expose your skin too much, and also learn to say no, learn to be polite and say no to them. Of course, you can always say no. The other tip is never go outside at night. That has made me, I think, make me safe here. Don't go walking in streets at night and you're alone, and plus you're a tourist. Don't do that. Have someone with you. So my conclusion is, yes, you can travel to India, but have someone with you, or travel to some places where you feel confident and safe, and don't go to places where you cannot access anything, like there is no signal, blah blah blah. And that's my advice. If you want to come to India as a solo person, as a solo traveler, as a solo woman traveler, you can do it. I have seen people doing it. I have searched it on YouTube, and I have seen people different experiences. But I want you guys to know everything is possible, but also you have to keep your safety out there. So even though you can go ahead and search on YouTube, guys, like is it safe to travel to India as a female? So there are so many videos you guys can watch, but my advice is, please make sure you have someone with you. And if you're traveling alone, or you are moving alone, because sometimes you want to experience some things alone, just go to places where you feel safe. For me, I go some places alone. Some places I go alone, but I am in a group of people, local people, even though I don't know them. I don't want to stay somewhere alone, like some places which will expose me to bad people. So there are so many videos you guys can go ahead and watch, and there are very, very many videos of why people feel like India is not safe, but my experience haven't been bad at all. So you guys, you can see there are so many videos you guys can watch over there, like they're explaining how is it like to travel in India as a female. So there are so many videos, and you can go ahead and watch them. And so whenever you're traveling, learn to listen to people who have experienced it. because before I came here, I had so many people tell me, do not go to India, don't go to India, do not go to India, India is not safe, you will get killed, you will get raped, blah 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 blah. But it's also okay, because I have experienced it myself, and I can also give my advice and my tips to you how I have managed to stay here. And would I come back to India again if I get the chance? Definitely yes, but with a friend who can also be there with me, like to give me that protection, you know. So guys, that's it for today, and I hope I have answered your questions on this video about how safe is it for India. How safe is it? Oh my god, why can't my brain concentrate at this point? Why? Oh my god, please cut. Okay, is it safe for women traveler to travel to India? Definitely yes, if you have company. Okay, don't come here alone. And I know you guys will go ahead and argue the incident that happened like a month ago about that Brazilian woman. She was traveling with her husband, and also she got this bad experience. You guys, if you haven't watched that story or read it on newspaper, she was with her husband, but they were traveling at night. They were having these motorbike rides. I don't know about it, but also she got that bad experience. But I know it's always to put your safety first there. So I don't recommend to travel or do videos at night, super late at night. If maybe it's 9 o'clock, but also know the safety around you, because where we live here in Chennai, it's very safe, it's very okay. We can walk at 11 past 12. It's okay because it's safe. So just keep in mind where you are and what you're doing at particular time, and also the people around you. Okay, so I hope that video will help someone, and please comment down below if you have traveled to India, your experience.